And this is not what you would typically see this time of year. Beaches would be packed, businesses would be flowing. But right now, no one is on the sand. A lot of people on the boardwalk. I'm joined now by Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small, who is talking about getting the message out to folks. I know it's difficult because people come out here to go on the beach, but they can't at this point. What are you telling folks?
Yes, and in spite of the weather, it's a great day here in the city of Atlantic City. This administration is prepared. Kudos to our police, our fire, our beach patrol, emergency management, our public works department. We're prepared. We're telling people that we have restrictions all week on the beach, but today the beach was closed. Obviously, you still got people that want to surf and do things like that. It's extremely dangerous. We can't take this storm for granted. It's a little different type of storm. Normally, this storm is accompanied by tons of rain, but the winds are going to be anywhere from 45 miles per hour later in the night with 55 mile per hour wind gusts and 35 miles per hour with 45 mile per hour wind gusts. It's a dangerous storm. The wind is going to be persistent. There's going to be debris flying around. We encourage everyone to stay in if they can. We love the fact that we have visitors here on the boardwalk. Do not go on the beach. I'm going to say it again. Do not go on the beach. It's extremely dangerous. And, we're just looking to weather the storm. This is one thing we do, and we do well. We prepare for storms and we execute.
And we can see that by the looks of the sand at this hour. Mayor Small, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. And we know that people along the Jersey Shore at other beaches are getting the same message. Stay off of the beach. Be safe, heeding the word from officials. Brian Sheehan is joining us live from Sea Isle City, where they're hearing the same message there, Brian.
Yeah, Fred, and one of the main jobs of the Sea Isle City Beach Patrol today is to keep people out of the water. It is just too dangerous. You can see within the past few minutes the water even coming up here to the dunes. The waves are expected to reach heights of 7 to 12 feet today. The chief told me earlier it's possible the tide, of course, could continue to reach the dunes as the night progresses. Now, while no one is sitting on the beach today, they're certainly trying to salvage what is left of their vacation week and summer. Over in Avalon, the 7th Street Jetty is providing some free entertainment. Many came out to watch the waves crash against the rocks, and the inlet was extremely choppy near the Townsend's Inlet Bridge connecting Avalon and Sea Isle. It's possible officials could close the bridge as the winds and waves intensify throughout the night. But back on the Sea Isle Promenade, you really need to hold on to your hats today. Families were taking a break from the board games to stroll with the kids. We caught up with a family from Mount Holly vacationing here for the week. Did you venture down to the beach?
We did, yeah. We got down there, and it's a lot windier than it is here.
Yeah. What was it like being down there? What did it look like?
The water started to wash away the beach a little bit, so we saw a little bit of a sand cliff. Good for the kids to jump off of for now.
And back here live, you see the sea foam reaching the mat by the dunes at the entrance here of the ocean. Many families tell us this is not ideal. This is not what they wanted for one of the last weeks of summer, but of course realizing that it could be worse. One final note, many of the outdoor events here at Excursion Park and elsewhere in Sea Isle were canceled tonight because of the weather. An additional note, flooding, the next concern, high tide here a little after 7:30. The roads here, the back bays in Sea Isle and elsewhere are prone to flooding. So if you are in the area, monitor the roads and, of course, move the cars to higher ground. That's the very latest here live on the beach in Sea Isle. I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
And yeah, Brian, the message consistent everywhere from officials that we see leading, talking about the concern for flooding, and we know the worst is yet to come. Let's check in now with First Alert meteorologist Robert Johnson, who is joining us now with more on Hurricane Erin's latest track. Robert.
That's right, Fred. And we've seen wind gusts topping 40 to 45 miles per hour, if not higher in a few locations. I think we've seen the greatest wind gusts so far today, and now the winds will gradually diminish. But coastal flooding is really going to be the main concern from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. So we've issued a first alert until midnight tonight for coastal flooding and strong winds for coastal New Jersey and Delaware. The flooding concern, moderate to major flood stage is possible as we go through the evening hours. Winds gusting anywhere anywhere from 40 to 50 miles per hour along the coast. We've already seen that, but as mentioned, I think the winds will gradually diminish in the hours ahead. Large breaking waves anywhere from 7 to 12 feet and life-threatening, dangerous rip currents. And as we've been telling you for a while now, stay out of the water. Here's the latest information as of 5 o'clock from the National Hurricane Center on Hurricane Erin. It's still a Category 2 hurricane with maximum sustained winds still at 100 miles per hour. It's now picking up just a little bit more speed. It was moving to the northeast at 18 miles per hour, and now it's moving to the northeast at 20 miles per hour. But even as it pulls away from us, we will still have to deal with coastal flooding throughout this evening. The latest track shows that overnight, Erin will be downgraded to a Category 1 hurricane, and as it continues to slide into the northern Atlantic into cooler ocean waters, it'll still be a weaker Category 1 by early Saturday morning, and then it will broaden out into a broad area of low pressure over the weekend as it continues to slide to the north. So far today, highest wind gusts in Dewey Beach, 46 miles per hour. Atlantic City, 45. Cape May, 44. Rehoboth Beach, a 42 mile per hour wind gust. And Ocean City, 41 miles per hour. So here are the coastal concerns for the Jersey Shore and the Delaware beaches. A wind advisory remains in place until midnight tonight as gusts could go up to 50 miles per hour. But I think we've seen the highest wind gusts for most areas so far. And moderate to major coastal flooding is possible. The greatest concern from 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock tonight during high tide. In addition, rough surf and beach erosion persisting at least until tomorrow, and the rip current risk remains high, not just for tonight, but all the way through Friday into Saturday as well. Thankfully, a brighter sky is on the way, better and brighter conditions coming. We'll talk about that in the complete 10-day forecast. But first, here's Miguel Martinez Valle in the Live Center.